Welcome to day 5 of the Fourth Finger Fitness Challenge. I'm Heather Broadbent, your host, instructor, and guide at onlineviolineducation.com, where I train violinists all over the world how to improve their technical skill sets for more melodic playing. So I'm really excited. Today we're going to be talking about shifting with the fourth finger. So with shifting in general, you want to have a nice relaxed left hand. We don't want to be gripping the instrument. If we're gripping, it's going to make it harder to shift and it's not going to be effortless. We want to just glide around, okay? So those are just tips in regular shifting. And I have a blog post here for you to check out as well. You have the link in your email to the shifting blog post to get more tips on actual overall shifting, okay? So today we're going to be talking about shifting with the fourth finger, and in the email you received a wonderful exercise. It's an excerpt out of my just recently released Seamless Shifting Same Finger Shifts book, exercise book, okay? And this book is available for purchase. You can either download it and work from the computer, or go ahead and print it up and work it from the printed page. It's completely up to you. So these fourth finger shifts, we're basically going to be shifting from first position to second position, and then first to third, first to fourth, and we're moving up and down the instrument that way with the fourth finger. But in order to do that, we do want to make sure that we're setting our hand up right, and we play a couple of notes, some ghost notes I call them, in there to isolate the shift and really break it down. So let me show you what I'm talking about. The first shift we're going to be working on is from E to F sharp. Now, since we're starting on E, all these shifts we are going to do in the key of E for now, okay? So we start on E, we're going to shift to F sharp, and then head back to E again, okay? So that is the goal of what we want to do. But in order to do that, we want to, especially if it's your first time, we want you to be really aware of going from first to second position and how that feels, okay? So in the excerpt that you've been given, I'm going to play the first line for you so you can see what's going on. The first measure is giving you the pitches within first position of what we're going to be playing in the upcoming measures, okay? So we have, okay, and then the next measure, now that we have those pitches in our ear, we're going to shift on that first finger to get that F sharp with the fourth finger, and then shift back to that first finger in first to get the fourth finger in first. Okay, so as you see, instead of just taking the finger and just like kind of figuring out, oh, where am I going? We're actually making sure, using our hand frame and our first finger, that when we move up into second position, we have this guide and we feel like we are truly solidly in second position, okay? So then the third measure, we take out one of the little notes, our little first finger, B, okay? So then we have, okay, so we take out the guide finger. So here's our second measure again. And now we're going to take out that guide note, and then we have, and then eventually, so then you really feel when you're shifting up into second that you're solidly in second and you're solidly in first. So no hand is collapsing or doing anything strange. We're just really solidly feeling these positions, okay? So as you see when you look at the excerpt, that every single line follows that exact same formula, but going to a different position. So the second line, you're going to be shifting up into third position. The third line, you're going to be shifting up into fourth position. Now, just do one line at a time. You may even just want to do one measure at a time. You don't want to think, okay, I'm going to get through this whole exercise. Just break it down very small. So your challenge for today is to actually just shift from first to second position. Okay, so that's the minimum of the challenge for your fourth finger shifts. And if you're more advanced, then go ahead and add another line, shift to another position, okay? And then obviously if you feel you're up to it, and you can go ahead and do the whole excerpt. That would be awesome. I'd love to hear it. No matter what level you're at, post a video and share in the Facebook study group your fourth finger shifts. Now, as you see when you go down the excerpt, if you look down, in measure 28, we're actually starting to really work out the actual fourth finger shift. So up until this point, it was preparatory exercises so you feel really comfortable actually doing the shifts, breaking it down to exactly what's happening in the left hand, okay? But then from measure 28 on, you have just the shifts. So let's take a peek at measure 34. you have, and then 35, second to first, and here's 36, we have third to first, 37, fourth to first, okay, and so on and so forth. And when you practice these measures, if you feel that you're up to taking the first finger off and just making sure you're shifting with the fourth finger, go for it, but do keep your hand open. We don't want to have the hand close up or do anything strange, okay? So only practice these shifts if you're specifically going to jump to measure 28 and beyond. Only practice this starting off as even, let's say, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, after that 30 seconds, and then slowly build, because you don't want to spend tons of time practicing fourth finger shifts on a finger that maybe isn't ready for it, okay? So just really ease your way in, just like when you go to the gym after the new year and it's been a while, you know, just ease your way back in, nothing crazy, and just do, say, 20 seconds on your fourth finger shifts, okay? I look forward to your postings in the Facebook study group, and congratulations on completing the challenge.